There are lots of great toys out on the market, but which ones are the best at helping inspire creativity and imagination while also helping your kids stay active? Well, we'll show you 3 of the best and also talk about how they help your child think better and thrive. Hi everyone, I'm BJ here with Little Rooted Minds. You know, lately we've been talking a lot about play and the benefits of play for our children and how they can grow and develop through play. And so today we're going to look at 3 of our favorite toys to help encourage and promote creative and imaginative play for our children that also helps them remain active. Now, we looked at these toys, we chose them for a couple reasons. First, we found them to be very open-ended and really provide children with a range of opportunities and possibilities for creativity and imagination. We also found that children of all ages seem to really enjoy these toys, so they have a lot of universal appeal. Third, we have found that they really do hold up, these toys. When you give them to kids and you let them play with them as roughly as kids tend to play with toys, these toys have shown us that they can really take the hits that kids bring over and over and over again when they're playing rough with toys. And finally, we've seen how these toys can help children truly grow in their thinking skills. So as we go through these 3 toys, I'm going to actually point out specifically how these toys are helping your children think and thrive. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel and make sure to like this video if you have a favorite toy from your childhood. Toy number 1 is the Bilibo! One look at this thing and you just want to pick it up. I mean, it looks just like some cool smiling toy from another planet. It's actually created by child development experts in Switzerland, and what makes this toy so great is its simplicity. And just watching this video, you can see lots of creative and imaginative ways kids can play with this toy. But now the real question for us is, how does this toy truly benefit children's thinking and learning? Well, it's easy for starters to see how the Bilibo does encourage imaginative and creative play. And we know when children are engaged in that type of play, they're engaged in lots of wonderful things like problem-solving skills, communication skills, peer interaction skills, learning the basic scientific methods so they can explore options of what they do with a toy. And there's lots of other things that they also do as well. Beyond this, the Bilibo is great for balance, coordination, and motor skills. But how do balance, coordination, and motor skills really help your child with thinking and learning? Well, that's because we learn better when our proprioceptive and vestibular systems are well fed. Now you might be saying, what are those? Think of the vestibular and proprioceptive systems as sort of additional senses that your body has. You know, in addition to taste and touch and sight and sound and smell, these systems are there to help your body know where it is in time and space, as well as knowing how it's interacting with the rest of the world. I want you to think of children who maybe twiddle their hair and gnaw on it a little bit, or twiddle with pencils a lot, or chew on pencils, or perhaps they tap their foot while they're trying to think, or rock a lot while they're sitting listening to a story, or they just need to spin and jump and dance a lot. Maybe they're a kid who walks down the hall and seems to put their hands and touch and rub everything, or perhaps they don't seem to know where their personal boundaries end and they tend to invade other personal spaces without intending to do any harm. They're kids who just have a lot of movement needs at that point, and really what's happening is, you know, a kid whose proprioceptive or vestibular systems are needing to be fed because they're hungry. And all this movement is the body's way of feeding those systems so that the mind can focus on the things that are at hand at that moment. If we feed our vestibular and proprioceptive systems through regular play and exercise and physical activity, then the rest of our body can truly focus on the learning at hand. And when we're able to focus on the learning at hand, we can learn the learning at hand a whole lot better. If you'd like to learn more about the proprioceptive and vestibular systems, check out the link in the description below. But for now, let's move on to toy number 2, which is the Curvy Board. And your kids will have a rockin' good time with it. This highly durable, open-ended toy was originally used in Waldorf early childhood classrooms and is made of natural wood. While some of the uses of the Curvy Board are similar to the Bilibo, it does have many unique uses as well. The Curvy Board is a great tool for learning to have have at home or in a classroom because it provides a very controlled way to feed the vestibular system when your child needs it. It's recommended for kids who are 2 years old and up and who weigh less than 200 pounds. And watching this video, I bet you can see how kids of every age love to use it. Now, you may find some plastic versions of these on the market as well, but they tend to be shaped a bit differently, made by different producers, and they just don't provide the same type of opportunities for children that these wooden ones do. So check out the links in the description for the specific ones we're recommending. Toy number 3 are gym mats. Gym mats are great for all kinds of play. You naturally can see how they are used for simple tumbling, jumping, and exercising, but they can also be folded up and turned into a reading bench, or flipped to create a fort, or anything else your mind can imagine. If your children start using them this way, lots of problem solving, engineering, collaboration, and verbal skills are built. These are excellent skills for learning and for life. One of our favorites, though, is to have our kids crawl across them because of all the great ways the brain benefits from simply crawling. Check a future video for more on the benefits of crawling. Again, depending on how your children are using these mats, they can provide an excellent proprioceptive and vestibular systems input for them, thus helping them be able to focus better on their learning, retain more of what they're learning, and feel a whole lot better about their learning. But no matter what, gym mats are just plain old fun. Now that you've seen our 3 best toys for promoting creative and imaginative play that incorporates movement, here's the question. What are some of the toys that you like that do the same thing? Go ahead and put your favorites in the comments down below. Now, if you're interested in any of the toys you see here today, check the links in the description down below and know that we've personally used every single one of the toys we've shown you here today with our own kids and with children we've worked with. And so we've found them to be wonderfully appealing to children, highly engaging for children of lots of ages, and we've seen these toys hold up. All the ones we've shown you today are our original toys, some of them going back almost a decade now. If you want more information about play, how children benefit from it, and how you can actually incorporate it into your family life, check out our related videos in the description down below. Thanks so much for watching this video. Now before you go, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also ring the bell so you know next time we release a video. You can check out some more of our videos that are appearing on your screen right now. And always remember, it takes a big heart to grow little minds. Thanks everybody.